showing the factory.
Yeah, this is a more fucked up because a certain part
Lawful evil.
Huh?
Lawful evil.
I didn't even read a bit about it first yet. But
You're right. I'm sorry. I might have opinions.
Yeah. The factory, little is known about the factory. Excursions into facilities purported to be operated by them have yielded limited results, and no concrete conclusions have been reached, except that they seem capable of manufacturing anomalous artifacts, and that they use mass production techniques to do so. Yeah, but also there are, I think it's like staying within the stories as well as with the O5 Council. Briefly talking about it, that no one in O5 Council fully knows what it is. They each have differing opinions on what it is. Like, for one of them thinks it's on the fucking moon. Okay. Does it have a hub? Oh, it does. Oh boy. And GeoC's logo's on here. Oh boy.
Does it literally start with the proposal?
No.
No, that's just a story called One.
Oh, there's also the products. A bunch of products on here. I just like the footnotes and a quote block and a footnote. A footnote within a footnote. I'm sorry.
Factory hub. I'm gonna click that.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. But I don't think we should read the proposal on stream because of a certain
That's probably for the best.
Iffy part in it.
We can just redact out the parts that are iffy or slightly alter it. I can read it. I know how to G-rate the things.
Right. Well, we also got information right here. It's a lot.
Isn't the proposal stupid long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like we got a good amount of information here too. Oh my gosh, robber barons! Oh no. The return of the oil baron.
Please fall off a cliff.
Alright. I'm kind of interested in reading this. Alright. Manufactured Intel. Summary. A collection of recovered intelligence summarizes on the factory each of the separate sources, which contradict the others at least partially. Possibly an intentional disinformation campaign. It would have to be by the factory, because if it was by anyone else, it likely would have been applied to others. Threat medium. Potentially applies to other things. Interest. Effect would be repurposed by myself to gain time if people get too much information on me. I'd need to infiltrate an outpost to get more information, which would be far more dangerous than a lot of what I've done already. If possible, considering placing an offer, it could lower aggression, but I'd lose the element of surprise. Problems. Information gathered on other tongues might not be accurate, and I don't know what the source of this anomaly is. So yeah, like I said, even the proposal, it might not be the actual factory.
Oh.
Like, we don't know what it is. Alright, the factory. The factory is a poorly understood entity or group of entities of indeterminate origin stationed primarily in the Midwestern US in several countries with poor labor laws. Oh boy. It's reported to have been founded in 1835 by UTE-0561-Venice Green, whose current location is unknown. Its management is comprised of sensibly sapient entities which have yet to be satisfactorily described or photographed. Structure. No definite information is available regarding their internal organization at this time. Sorry about that. It is believed that the factory operates loosely corresponding with the similar non-anomalous corporations. Sorry. Resources. The factory appears to be self-funded through the sales of various mass-produced anomalies. Standing orders. Engage as soon as possible. Operatives of the factory are to be considered KTEs, response level 3 by default, 4 if actively aggressive. Alright. Of the robber barons. Wait, before I continue, is robber baron an actual thing?
Yes.
Okay, I was never taught what the fuck they are. I have no idea what they are.
mean, Robert.
Do you want us to tell you?
I mean, yeah, because I'm kind of curious. I think Hatch is doing it right now.
Robber baron, a person who has become rich through ruthless and unscrupulous business practices, originally with reference to prominent U.S. businessmen in the late 19th century. This basically refers to all billionaires.
Yeah, no wonder why I wasn't taught in school.
I'm pretty sure me and Hatchet were taught this in school.
Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't really taught it
Oh.
in school. I'm self-taught on this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I learned from school. That or I learned from my parents at such a young age, I just assumed school. God damn my parents. Wait, am I swearing at them for teaching me history well?
I guess.
And then again, my school basically in history. This is a little like part of my life. Basically, I remember it clearly. We went like I think a month and a half talking about history. Huh?
Is it just me or is Bright cutting off a whole bunch?
Am I?
It's not just you.
I hate Discord. Anyways,
Me too.
like I was saying, basically, in my history class, I think it was 9th grade, we spent a month and a half talking about the history of Christianity and 3 days for every other religion.
How
Yeah,
fun.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, of the robber barons. Into a new world, the barons creep, and as her workers slowly weep, fuel is drained from limbs and blood. Her vision of this world is stained by mud. Walls built in of this time, the bricks rot of sin and grime. Ow. Alright, the robber barons are believed to be a trans-universal concept which maintains great difficulty in movement between realities. The first recorded appearance of the robber barons was in... The fuck is that?
Wait, what word?
No, I'm not saying it's a word, it's an upside down L.
It's a symbol. Maybe I should copy the symbol and look it up.
I'm so confused. What the fuck is that?
Is that it's not the square root symbol, is it?
No.
No.
I'm looking it up.
Just all of a sudden, just an upside down L.
Oh, it's a Greek letter.
Oh.
Ooh, which one?
Well, actually, never. There we go.
Bow?
Okay. Well, I first have to click on the Greek. Why isn't there anything I can click on that just immediately tells me what it is?
Because the internet
Minus
says fuck
AI.
you.
There we go.
Ah.
I have it. I got an immediate response after removing the AI from the search. Let me just paste it under the Gengar.
That's Gamma.
Yeah, it's Gamma, a lowercase y. So it's a lowercase letter of Gamma.
Huh. So that's what Gamma's.
That's the uppercase gamma, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's uppercase.
Alright. Anyways.
Oh, it's uppercase, not lowercase. Lowercase is the Y. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Its
Anyways.
shape honestly reminds me of one of those noose things. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. The first recorded appearance of the Robber Barons was in Gamma 7382 year 5720 EV, in which the Barons manifested as a small restaurant which did not sell food. From Gamma 7382, the Barons slowly infected further universes with no known pattern, with the sole exception that expansion takes between 500 to 2,000 years. And all known incarnations of Robber Barons appear as a twisted and corrupted amalgamation of recent successful businesses and organizations. The Barons are tended to be managed by foremen, who are equally a corrupted amalgamation of business, magnates, and managers. In every incarnation of its form, the Barons hire their workers from the local populace, with promises of their needs being taken care of by the company. Her workers are abandoned after submit to the Barons and are left to be torn apart by the rusted contraptions without intervention from their superiors. In its present form, the Barons rely on outside sources for raw materials, which are assembled by man and machine alike on conveyor belts. Yeah. Recovered subjects display no physical anomalies, though both physical and mental health show signs of significant bodily damage of non-anomalous origin, primarily occurring through smoke inhalation and physical trauma sustained via the factory's various machines. Subjects are kept in the Site-32 hospital, Medical Journal of Heather Michael SCP Foundation. Oh. I'm guessing these are like different versions of the factory. I'm guessing. See? Because that... Maybe? I don't know. I'm confused. I think I'm confusing myself.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta pet the Daryl a bunch of times.
I guess that is known locations of what might be a version of the factory.
Yeah.
Make sure that light goes out.
Yeah, anyways. Business Associate 29A83/C56ZT/943ML. Jesus Christ, that name. Associate type supplier. Known locations: Liverpool, England. Language: British English. Primary associate with Marshall Carter and Dark. Due to location, requires care with all interactions to preserve potential business ventures. Tokyo, Japan. Language: Japanese. Current management has installed a dedicated wing for drafting and designing anomalous items for mass production. Attempts to infiltrate this area have, insofar, been unsuccessful. Of course Marshall Carter and Dark wants to steal factory shit. Massachusetts, USA. American English. Largely defunct following the events of November 13th, 1950. Recently resumed operation along with at least 5 other locations. Ohio, USA. American English. Locations in Ohio disproportionately focus on the packaging and shipping of items. Longyan, PRC. Language: Simplified Chinese. Current primary supplier of 24C5R/ED648/763NV glittering salmon. What? So they just have this fish with glitter? What? How do you feel about that, Hatchet?
What's wrong with fish with glitter?
Probably all the microplastics.
Yeah.
Well, what if it's not microplastic? There are glitters that are not microplastic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In fact, there's edible glitter which has zero plastic. Although I
Huh.
really hope it's not covered in edible glitter because that would suggest people would want to eat the fish.
I mean, it's a salmon.
Yeah. I just started imagining like this bear. You just see this bear's face covered with glitter because they're just eating the salmon.
Oh no.
God.
I've heard edible glitter gets everywhere. Like normal glitter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, alright. Production. Items are manufactured via an alchemic molecular printer, which is fueled primarily through the dismembered limbs of workers. Jesus! Workers have been known to autonomously add prosthetic replacements to replace lost body parts. Planned ventures, modified 24C5R/ED648/763NV Clittering Salmon. Items will be sold to the workers of the factory for the purposes of reducing pain caused by injuries sustained during employment. Marshall Carter and Dark, LLP. What? I am so confused.
I am also confused.
I don't know. Do we need to look at an SCP or?
I'm not even sure where this would go because I understand less and less what the fucking factory is.
Yeah, each person has their own idea of it. Where do we put this?
I think we might need to read the proposal, considering what you just read was a lot of information, but was also no information at all. That's what it felt like to me. Does that make sense? It was a lot and nothing, all at the same time.
But I am saying, like, with each one, they seem like each description of the factory seems like they're fucked up.
I think
Hmm?
let's go off of the assumption
Yeah.
that the factory is acting as a capitalistic organization that has no restrictions placed upon it because it's anomalous,
Mm-hmm.
and thus goes through any and all means to achieve profit.
Yeah.
Neutral evil.
I think I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Thank
Also,
you
it's
for
food
putting it that
choking.
way. I think it was pretty easy to get confused there.
Yeah.
The fifth